Ride to this shit, you know what I'm saying? They gon' keep it going on, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's right. Let's get it going on, then, young nigga. Shit. Let's get this up, dude, fool. Who Pastor, take a hit of this shit. Alright, player. Turn up the beat and let me come with some gang, man. Talking about these hoes who be trying to claim the fame, man. But it's a waste of time, because Mac Mall ain't no celebrity. I'm just a player with some G-A-N-E, but that ain't it, cause I'm serving the dick. To the hoes who got the type of straight loving the shit. That pimp shit to slam, niggas running scams. And how to make a faithful bitch cheat on their man, plus that Doja junk. And the candy paint, and the white cool bottle being jaded I drink. And when I'm on that shit, you can't love it with me. I'm having church hoes think I got the devil in me. It ain't over, fool. It gets dope, when I'm freaking yo hoe up on the sofa. Legs all open like a TV antenna. Cause a nigga get wild when I'm going up. You know what's really going on when you leave home. My late nights hella hype every time you're gone. You better lock your bitch up and go to sleep with your gay. Cause if she pays me, then man I'm at that. And all I need is just one beat. And I'm gonna pick your bitch up when you sleep. Cause I'm sick with this. I'm sick with this. Sick with this. Sick with this. You know that go fucking next nigga house. It's all good, dog. Yeah. I see a gang of motherfuckers letting they hoes wear the drawers and shit. Punk ass niggas trying to people in the live. The fools all around taking they hoes on dates. Suckers like that love to play a hat. When I see they hoe and say what's up, spin a little game and now I'm wrecking the guts. I got the bitch at the telly and she got way wild. Had the trickle April Jake and she got way fast. Started talking that being my lady shit, saying we can hook up on a relationship. I said relationship, not in his way to his piss up dope. But being sprung, I just wanna break your hoe. You found out and you damn near shit. Can't believe your main bitch did. But you should know that that's the wrong hoe. For you to act, tell a funny man and fall fuck. And when she hear this tape, she gon' hate this. Probably even wish I never made this. But the shit I spit is real, so I had to. I'm tired of seeing that's a fact. That's a fact, man. Bob Peter having steak, pussy, yeast infection, no money, track, bitch. Always wanna know where I'm at, bitch. And what I'm saying, you should stop being like a Silicon Valley for sure. And say fuck, and then bump do the next bitch. You should be about your money, partner, and be sick with this. Yeah. Hey, the Bay Area is for surely one of the most expensive places in the world, man. Sick with this. No doubt. Tripping, man, player hands and stuff with one bitch. A bitch ain't shit, need to get some money in their pocket, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shit. Fuck that bitch, man. She just a little old white. Hey, we're gonna talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Check this shit out for these niggas. Sick with this. That's how these fools be trying to be acting. Popping at the mouth. Smokey, what's up with the guy? Let's add people in the live. From the back. Let's add people in the live. We're gonna talk about it for surely. Hey. But when we first meet, there's the gent. I'll be the sweetest motherfucker that you ever met. But don't think I'm gonna stop doing scandalous shit. I'm taking food stamps, check even with bitch. And I'm the microphone, I'm white. Divine King, top of it. Cause I'm sick with this. That's right, that's right. Yeah, man. Going crazy like a straight jacket. Hoes ain't shit, but these niggas decide to trip. You know what I'm saying? Taking that shit too far. Top of it. Cardwell, Hick, Mr. All About It. Yeah, I'm saying, man. Top of it. Because we out here trying to do this shit. Assess faculty ain't going for that shit. You can be obsessed hoe and get with the crack gun. Let's add people to the live. We're going to talk about it for sure. Hey, so sick with this. So sick with this. Hey. Is sick with this. You know what I'm saying? Many hoes are sick with this. You wanna get with this young player? Cause I'm sick with this. So sick with this. Sick with this. Sick with this. Hey. So sick with this. Sunday service edition, you know what I mean? Top of the AM. King Two-Way, what's up with it? Yeah, that's that Mac Mall, sick with this. You know what I mean? For those that don't know. You know what I'm saying? Sunday service, top of it to everybody in the live. You know what I'm saying? I had to talk about it because a lot of people don't want to bring it up, but I'm going to bring it up for sure. You know what I'm saying? Ambassador Round's going to bring it up for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Before we even get started, let me top of it, the real Blade Brown. You know what I'm saying? Mr. K, EP, top of it. You know what I'm saying? Before we even get started, let me say free my nigga 2-3. You know what I'm saying? Out of Santa Rita. Free my nigga Stoney from Ghost Town. Free my nigga Andrew. You know what I'm saying? Free my nigga Drew. You know what I'm saying? Free all of them, the men out of Santa Rita, man. You know what I'm saying? Free them out of Santa Rita, man. I just had to say that before we even get started. But yeah, man, the Bay Area got a bad rap. A lot of people from different states, they talk bad about the Bay Area, man. You know what I'm saying? They think that the Bay's full of gangbangers and, you know what I'm saying, and gorillas. Just gangbanging and gorilla, that's all we got. Oh, the Bay Area? I don't know about the Bay, man. Your bitch might go in the trunk. But, you know, the Bay's really full of Macs, players, hustlers, scammers. You know what I'm saying? And they all got a good mouthpiece. You know what I'm saying? They'll say something that's appealing to the bitch. You know what I mean? That's something that a lot of niggas won't say. They won't add that in there. So are they saying that the Bay is full of gangbangers, gorillas with a gangster grip, and Glocks? You know what I'm saying? And we ain't, the Bay Area, they only good for going hyphy and going dumb. That's it, man. You know what I mean? You got niggas that ain't never been to the Bay. They think that the Bay Area, they still think that we out there going dumb and ghost riding the whip. Well, a lot of individuals, yeah, some of us do ghost ride the whip. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, the Bay's just not full of niggas that's going hyphy and going dumb. And a lot of these niggas is real ancient, man. You know what I'm saying? They ain't never came to the Bay, so they wouldn't be able to tell you anything about the Bay Area in general. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and a lot of them niggas too, some of the most famous pimps that y'all know be popping that big old pimp and shit. You know what I'm saying? They be all in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? They be all on social media sitting there talking about this big old pimping, but they ain't never sit a bitch down on the foe. And for those that don't know, the foe is E1 foe. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? They ain't never sit a bitch down on E1 foe, but they got the audacity to talk about this big old pimping. Nigga ain't never set a bitch down on E1 foe. How the fuck you gonna pop this big old pimping and you ain't never set a bitch down on the foe? You know what I'm saying? That don't make no sense. And how you gonna speak on the Bay? You know what I mean? But you ain't never been to the Bay. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. If you gonna speak on the Bay Area, set a bitch down on the Bay. That's all I want you to do. If you gonna say you can't sit up there and be a librarian and not a scientist of this lifestyle. You know what I mean? Don't be a librarian, man. Don't sit up there and I heard about the Bay. I read about the Bay. Exercise your game. Be an innovator. Create a new track in the Bay. That's what I want some of them niggas to do. Because a lot of niggas won't even do that. Let alone create a new track in their own city. But that's a whole different topic. You know what I mean? And a lot of niggas that do come to the Bay, you know what I mean? Them niggas hibernate in the car. Them niggas don't never get on foot and chop it up with the pimping. The most them niggas do is set the bitch down and go hibernate. And their excuse is, I don't like to meet all these niggas. I don't like to run into all these niggas. These niggas don't be cool. These niggas don't be cool. I understand. But you got some great representation like myself, Ambassador Ryan. You know what I'm saying? And blessings to everybody in the live. Let's add more people in the live. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of niggas is really scared to pimp in the Bay Area. You know what I'm saying? They scared to pimp in the Bay Area. And a lot of niggas just don't want to get chopped. Why would I socialize with you niggas? You niggas ain't pimps. That's an excuse. You don't want to get chopped. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, if you get chopped by some Bay Area pimps, it'll make you feel so little. Make you feel like a little ass boy. A lot of them don't be pimps though, Ron. You right. You know what I mean? A lot of them. I'm gonna keep it straightforward. Mr. Too Much, top of it. $2 Steve, top of it. Let's add more people in the live. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And a lot of niggas, at the end of the day, it's not that they scared to pimp in the Bay. They just don't got no pimping with them at all. You know You know what I'm saying? So anywhere where a bitch is gonna be tested, they not gonna take her. You know what I mean? They not gonna take that bitch. Definitely not gonna take the bitch to the Bay. These niggas that go everywhere else. Yeah, man, I been cross country, man. I done stuff down, man. I really been outside, though, man. You talk about this big old pimping, though, man. You did, yeah, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of them at the end of the day, they scared of getting laced in front of other pimps. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want to seem like they don't got no game. They not trying to risk losing a bitch. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of niggas, they just don't know how to pimp in the Bay. You know what I'm saying? Blessings to the game. Blessings to the game. You know what I'm saying? And I know also, I got to add this too. The Bay Area got a stigma. You know what I'm saying? I done heard a lot of individuals say shit like, oh, out there in the Bay Area, I heard they throwing bitches in trunks out there. I heard they throwing bitch. They putting duct tape around a bitch mouth and they throwing the bitch in trunks out there though. P, you sure it's cool out there? You sure a nigga ain't gonna crip walk on me and start throwing up big bloods out there? Niggas don't even know, nigga. That ain't the Bay Area, nigga. That's L.A. Niggas we don't do the crip walk in the Bay Area. Niggas got a misconception when it comes to this Bay shit. You feel me? And I got to set the record straight because a lot of niggas ain't gonna speak about it. Niggas ain't gonna speak about it because a lot of niggas got the mindset that I'm not with all that social media shit, P. I don't get on social media talking about this lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go do all that. You know what I mean? Well, shit, I'm gonna speak about it. You know what I'm saying? Lil Boozilla, top of it. Definitely gotta have your program together and your street smarts on lock. For real, a lot of niggas just don't got. That's another thing. A lot of niggas is scared to put the bitches in certain environments where they actually got a pimp. A lot of niggas just not street smart. That's why they put the bitch in the casino. You know what I'm saying? That's why you still got to have the street smarts even in the casino. But your street smarts got to be intensified when you outside. You understand me? Facts. You know what I mean? Your street smarts got to be intensified when you're outside. And the bottom line is a lot of these niggas, they hibernating the hoe. They rather be an in-house wife. You know what I'm saying? And the closest thing to an in-house wife is putting the bitch in the strip club so you don't got to worry about individuals. But the problem with that is Bay Area, we go everywhere. You know what I'm saying? You'll catch the pimping in Arizona, Seattle, Portland, you know what I'm saying? Las Vegas, you know what I mean? Miami, you know what I'm saying? DC, Texas, you know, Dallas, all parts of Dallas, all parts of Houston. See, yeah, Bay Area, we go everywhere. We travel well. You know what I mean? And niggas don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't like that. That's the reality of it. Because in the Bay Area, a gigolo might knock you for the bitch. You know what I mean? A Mac might end up with your bitch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the bottom bitch you got, yeah, I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? And in the Bay Area, this is what makes it so challenging for a lot of individuals. I'm gonna just give you my thought process. You know what I mean? In the Bay Area, that's a lot of niggas that they think they pimps and you can't tell them otherwise. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of niggas in the Bay, they think they pimps and you can't tell them otherwise. It might be a nigga riding down the street, you know what I'm saying? And he got no intentions on doing no pimping. He just riding down the blade, he riding down E14, or he might be riding down that Shotwell, you know what I'm saying? He might be riding around anywhere in the Bay in regards to the blades. And he just trying to buy some weed. He not even thinking about doing no pimping at all. The nigga might be working at Tesla and he happened to see a bad bitch and he might be a fly ass gigolo or a fly ass Mac or a fly ass scammer that work at Amazon or Tesla, but he good looking, so he'll roll down the window. Hey, bitch, I'm just saying, say now, hey now, bitch, you feel me? You really need to come fuck with some real pimping, no, bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's the Bay Area. Everybody got a little bit of game. And a little bit of game is dangerous, especially if you're from the Bay. Yeah, if you're from the Bay, a little bit of game is dangerous. You got, you know what I'm saying? Because in the Bay, a nigga might be Like I said, a nigga might be working a 9 to 5, but as soon as he run across a pimping, hey, now, P, I see you. P, I see you putting that shit on, P. Yeah, man, the nigga might be popping his, not even collar, nigga popping his motherfucking jacket. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of too slow. Yeah, it's pimps everywhere. No matter where you got the hoe, she gotta get grabbed if you're not doing right. Facts. Come on now. Yeah, and the Bay, man, they start popping pimping, or excuse me, start, doing the hand gestures and stuff like that, like they are a pimp. And it's like, you know what I mean? In the Bay Area, the being a pimp is like being a god in a lot of people's eyes. You know what I'm saying? It's like being a god. So if you tell somebody you're not a pimp in the Bay Area, they look at that as you disrespectful. Nigga, you disrespectful, nigga. You know, and a bitch will get knocked by that nigga riding down the street that worked for Tesla or Amazon. You know what I'm saying? She will get knocked. And now at the end of the day, he's sitting up there. He done bought some pinky rings. You know, he had no intentions of doing no pimping until this bitch decided to give him some money. Now he thinks he's one of the biggest pimps in America after the bitch gave him $300. You know what I mean? That's the Bay for sure. And now he trying to give you a lecture. You got somebody that's been in the game for years. Now you got the nigga from Amazon trying to give you a lecture on how to pimp. Yeah, P, at the end of the day, though, P, you got to just stay down for the come up. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of these bitches hella bunked on my mama, but you feel me? It's about staying down for the come up, though. You feel me? And not looking at the bitch as a come up. You understand me? And also staying down even after the come up, though, P. Yeah, man. And it's like, nigga, I've been doing this longer than you. It sound good. Everybody pimp to a pimp show up. Come on now. Everybody's a pimp until they get knocked by a hoe. Or, excuse me, until they get knocked. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's a pimp until they lose that bitch. You know what I mean? Because another thing about a lot of Bay Area individuals, people from the Bay, a nigga in the Bay will push up on your bitch and have her all up in the whip, high as hell. You know what I mean? East Oakland, California. Have her laughing all up in the car. Top of it. Shout out to my guy, I Am Yo. Had a bitch all up in the car, high as hell, on the back streets. And you blowing up the bitch phone. You out of town, or you blowing up the bitch phone. Man, I wonder what happened to her. You know what I mean? And out of towners got to tap in with some Bay Area. Hey, P, my bitch, she not answering the phone. You think you know where she at? See, this is what a lot of niggas won't bring up. This is what a lot of niggas won't bring up. A lot of niggas won't bring this up. Everything I'm talking about right now, they not going to bring this up. That's why they don't like the Bay. They don't like the Bay because a Mac knocked them for the bitch. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's why they don't like, you know what I mean? That's why they don't like the pimping from the Bay. Usually somebody knocked them for the bitch. It's personal. You know what I mean? It's personal. That's why these niggas don't, you know what I mean, like niggas from the Bay. That's why they speak bad about the pimping from the Bay. Because they know that bitch was in the car getting high. Because, when it come to weed, you already know Cali got the best weed, especially East Oakland, San Francisco, California. You know what I'm saying? San Francisco, California got some good weed. East Oakland got some good weed. All throughout the Bay, got nothing but some good weed. And the niggas don't like that. You know what I'm saying? And another reason why a lot of these niggas don't like, you know what I mean, representation from the Bay, besides the bitch being in the car, because what happened is the bitch will hop in the car. Punchy, shout out to everybody on the live. Let's add more people to the live. Johnny Blaze, King Roddy, Punchy, what's up with it? Top of it. Kevin, what's up with it? Global. But another reason why is because that bitch will be in the car, right? You know what I mean? And you'll be riding around looking for that bitch. She'll be smoking in the car in the back streets. You know what I mean? On the back of 8th or 9th, or on the back of 21st, or the back of, 13th. And you'll be driving past and she'll slouch down in the seat. Oh, there go my folks right there. You don't want to bring the bitch to the Bay because you know you got an out-of-pocket bitch. That's if she got a pocket to be in. But you don't want to bring the bitch to the Bay because that's the mecca of getting bitches out of pocket. Yeah, the Bay Area, yeah, we known for getting bitches out of pocket. That's if she got a pocket to be in. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why a lot of these niggas don't want to bring the bitch to the Bay. You know what I'm saying? Because you know that bitch, you know she gonna get out of pocket. You know, because in the Bay Area, a nigga might not have no game. You know what I'm saying? But he says something that sounds appealing. It's the way he said it. You know what I mean? He might have a little bit of game. He might have scam. He might know how to talk slick. You got a lot of slick talking scammers out there. You know what I'm saying? That'll really knock you for the bitch in the Bay Area. You know what I mean? And they'll sweat the shit out that bitch. And a lot of niggas don't got no game for the bitch when she gets sweated. Cause some of them niggas in the Bay Area, yeah, in the Bay, they'll walk up on that bitch at the end of the day. They'll push up on that bitch at the end of the day on that yellow line. Unfortunately, a lot of us got to work on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say that. A lot of Bay Area representation, we don't follow the bitch on the yellow line. But just because you walk the yellow line, bitch, don't make you a hoe. And a lot of niggas will pull up, let the bitch work, you sweating on the yellow line. But you didn't want the pimping from the Bay Area to sweat the bitch in the first place. So you used the yellow line as a scapegoat. You know what I mean? You use the yellow line. That bitch don't. And another thing is, a lot of them bitches be on the yellow line smiling with their head down, all out of pocket. Got a lazy eye for a fly guy. And you niggas want to be Captain Save a Hoe with a cape. You understand me? In a security jacket. You know, pulling up, trying to tell the, you know what I'm saying, the fly, charismatic individual from the Bay Area to let the bitch work. Pimpin' fat, top of it, be more charm. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas is scared to pimp in the Bay Area. They're really scared of Ambassador Ryan. They praying and hoping, man. I hope the bitch don't see him. He's the best kept secret, you know what I mean, in the game. You know what I'm saying? I hope that this bitch don't run into Ambassador Ryan. Anybody but him. That's what he told the bitch. You know what I mean? These niggas be scared. And it's hard for me to really believe that you done pimped for real if you ain't never set a bitch down in the Bay Area, let alone Cali. It's a lot of niggas that people in the game look up to, but they got all their game from the Bay Area. And I'm just speaking facts. You know what I'm saying? People be bringing up all these legendary pimps, but they got all of their game from the Bay Area. That's where they got it from. You know what I'm saying? Many look at the Bay Area as the mecca of the pimping. How can you look at it as the mecca of the pimping, but you scared to go out there? Mr. Clean, top of it. You can't call the Bay Area the mecca, but you scared to sit the bitch down in the Bay. These niggas be terrified to sit the bitch down in the Bay. Then they gonna hit you with this. Why would I go all the way to the Bay, you know what I mean, at the end of the day, when, you know what I'm saying, y'all sending y'all bitches to different states. Shout out to the Bay, that Bay Area, man. It's like 16 filmages. For real, though. For surely. Hey, Be More Charm is somebody that's actually been to the Bay. In East Oakland, California. Pimpin' Fat. You know what I'm top of it. I'm on my way to the Bay. For sure. We need more representation to show love to the Bay. Niggas be scared to come to the Bay. You know what I'm saying? Many look at the Bay, too, as like last resort. You know what I mean? They'll touch Seattle. Niggas might touch Fig. Niggas might touch Pomona. But when it comes to the Bay, niggas start scratching their head. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you. A lot of niggas didn't listen to Ambassador Ron and said, I'm definitely not taking the bitch to the Bay. He popping too much. They not going to say it to the bitch. You know what I mean? But I'm going to say it. You know what I'm saying? When everybody endeavors to be a pimp in the Bay Area, it's hard for a bitch to choose right. Everybody got a little bit of game. You know what I'm saying? You got bitches from other states that would say Bay Area pimps, oh, they abusive. They guerrilla gangsters with the gangster grip / boyfriends. But that's not the truth. The reality is a lot of them bitches, they used to talking to they folks crazy. And the California representation, the Bay Area representation, they'll turn that bitch into a palm reader. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. They don't want to get moved for that bitch. And a lot of bitches that got the misconception of a Bay Area pimp, a lot of them bitches, they got a misconception because they're not dealing with pimps. They're dealing with a nigga that got a good enough mouthpiece or he had some good dick with the mouthpiece, and he was able to knock you. That's all. He's a scammer. He's a Mac. You know what I mean? He's or a player. He a player. You know what I'm saying? He's a player, and a lot of them, to be honest with you, you know what I mean? They scared of even that. They scared of even the players in the Bay Area, because everybody that came from the Bay does not make them a pimp. And a lot of these Bay Area representation or Macs or players, they'll slap the shit out the bitch. And the bitch will think just because bitch, I don't need y'all. Fuck you, bitch. At the end of the day, bitch, smack. That don't make him no pimp. That don't mean he just because he from the Bay, he's a pimp. I met a Bay Area pimp. These bitches be so goofy. I met a Bay Area pimp, and no, he was a pimp. You know what I'm saying? No, he was really a pimp. What made him a pimp? Like, he, had bitches, and, I'm like, goofy ass bitch, he wasn't no pimp. I know this one nigga from the Bay, he was crazy, but he was some pimping. Pimps are not crazy. Everybody got a little crazy side if you coming from the Bay, though, or Cali in general, you know what I'm saying, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Why would I bring my bitch to E14 or the Bay? I'm so tired of hearing niggas say that. It's money out here. You talking about one of the wealthiest places in America. You asking why would I bring my bitches to the Bay? Ain't no money out there. You just don't know where the money is. You just don't got no game for that bitch to haul around. You know what I'm saying? A nigga in the Bay will pull up on your bitch. I got my own motion. I got my own motion at the end of the day. Had that bitch in the car high as fuck. Won't even, some individuals from the Bay, some people from the Oakland, they'll pull up on that bitch. You know what I'm saying? I got my own motion at the end of the day. I don't need your trap. But he's supposed to be a pimp. He'll just be in the car riding around with her smoking. Some of these niggas didn't, you know what I mean, called themselves pimps, had the bitch in the back streets, and was fucking on the bitch. You know what I mean? On fucking on other pimps' hoes, believe it or not. But he calls himself a pimp. That's what niggas is really scared of. But the nigga could pop it though. Just because, and let me say this, I'm not condoning the activity. I'm just telling you what a lot of these niggas are scared of. I'm not condoning the activity. I'm telling you what a lot of these niggas is petrified of. These niggas is scared of the Bay. Ain't no money in the Bay. No, you just got to do some real hoeing. That's another thing. A lot of these bitches say ain't no money in the Bay. No, you just actually got to do some hoeing. You know what I mean? Bitch got to actually stay down. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's hard for a bitch to choose right out here. You know what I mean? A lot of these bitches, they not even looking to choose right in the first place. Let me just say that. You know what I mean? They not even looking to choose right. If we're gonna keep it all the way honest, you know what I mean? Especially when it comes to authentic pimps in the Bay, because there's not a lot. You know what I mean? Like Sinful said, even when Sinful at the end of the day shouted me out and said, man, when it comes to the Bay, it's a lot of niggas that look like scammers and Macs, and you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of niggas that look like scammers and Macs. You know what I'm saying? I love Mac Dre. And I love his music, but Mac Dre, no, he was not a pimp. Mac Dre. See, in the Bay, it might be a Mac that set bitches down. In the Bay, it might be a player. Like, a nigga might be like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't a pimp all like that. You know what I'm saying? But I sit bitches down, though. I got hoes down, though, P. That's the type of shit that's going on in the Bay. You feel me? And like I said, there's nothing you can tell a nigga like that. I'm going to say, my definition of a pimp is different than a lot of people in the Bays. But when it comes to authentic representation from the Bay, young, fly individuals that really popping from the Bay, Ambassador Ron, for surely. Chief Checker Ho, top of it. Some great representation right there, y'all. You know what I mean? When it comes to authentic representation from the Bay, Ambassador Ron is definitely one of the most flyest individuals coming out the Bay. I don't know nobody that pull it with the limo, with the furs, popping it. You know what I'm saying? Cross country with it, young, and it be popping on a consistent basis. I don't know a lot of people that ain't done that. You know what I'm saying? I don't. A lot of these niggas, they don't even look like pimps. Don't even conduct themselves like no motherfucking pimp. You know what I mean? And we got some legendary pimps too, man. When you think about the Bay Area, we got some of the most legendary pimps of all time. You know what I'm saying? Some of the most legendary pimps of all time, and these niggas got the audacity to say they don't want to come here. You know what I'm saying? We got Ron Newt. You know what I'm saying? We got Noble D. We got the Ward brothers, Jimmy Starr, Robert Fisher, Ambassador Ron. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. We got some legendary pimps coming out the Bay Area. You know what I mean? We got some of them even in this live. You know, we got some legendary pimps even in this live right now. You know what I'm saying? Chief Checkerho, you know what I mean? Legendary pimps. And let me say that everything I say and everything that I'm saying on this live is strictly entertainment. I don't promote, condone any criminal activities whatsoever. You know what I mean? Way Too Smooth, Cred, you know what I'm saying? We got, come on, man. We got some legendary pimps coming out the Bay. You know what I'm saying? Some people will say, well, Philmo Slim, he wasn't born in the Bay, but he represents the Bay Area. You know what I'm saying? Kenny Red. You know what I mean? Long live K Red. A lot of individuals got their game from Kenny Red. You know what I'm saying? They're inspired by, excuse me, they're inspired by Kenny Red. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to go to the place in which the person that gave you your inspiration, you don't want to come here. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of people will say, I don't want to come to the Bay. I don't want to come to the Bay, right? The Bay will lace you up. Not only is it money, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people just don't know how to get the money in the Bay Area. It's money, but also the Bay will lace you up because you're going to have one of them bitches test you for sure. Yeah, the bitches in the Bay, they going to test you for sure, for sure. A lot of niggas say they want a bitch. I want a bitch that came from that Bay, man. I want a bitch that came from that Bay. Yeah, you say you want a bitch that came from the Bay until she call you bro or bruh. You know what I'm saying? I always wonder why they have a negative narrative on the Bay. A lot of it's just jealousy, to be real with you, and some of it is watching the movie The Mac. You know the scene where he put the nigga in the trunk full of rats. You know what I mean? That's where these niggas get the narrative. If I go to the Bay, you know what I mean? Niggas gonna throw me in the trunk. Niggas gonna throw the bitch in the trunk. You know what I mean? That can happen anywhere, nigga. You know what I'm saying? If you in the streets, anything can happen anywhere if you don't got no game. Niggas not used to environments where it's gonna test a bitch or test they pimping. Niggas scared to get knocked for real. She gonna get thrown in the trunk. Well, nigga, don't you got game for her to move around in the streets in general? You know what I'm saying? She gonna get thrown in the trunk. Yeah, a lot of niggas want the bitch from the Bay and tell, bruh, I'm hella irritated, bruh. And tell one of the bitches put it on the dead homies. On the dead homies, I'm tired of you talking to me crazy, nigga. Like, bro, like, you hella irritating. Like, that just throw me off my whole little mood. Like, no, that's bunk as fuck. You know what I'm saying? See, the bitches in the Bay, they tell. That's why that's another reason why a lot of niggas don't want to come to the Bay. You know what I mean? To be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? A bitch in the Bay tell you she got a warrant. You know what I'm saying? Some of the bitches in the Bay don't even want to hoe in the Bay. You know what I'm saying? Because it's too much pressure. You know what I mean? So I understand why a lot of other bitches from Texas and Milwaukee and, you know what I mean, and Atlanta and Georgia and all these other places and shit like that don't want to come to the Bay. You know what I'm saying? I understand. Some of the bitches out here don't want to hoe out here too. It's not that the bitch got a warrant. She hiding from the nigga that called himself a pimp. She's hiding from the so-called folks. That's why the bitch don't want to hoe on E14. It don't got nothing to do at the end of the day with You know what I'm saying? Her having a warrant. That bitch don't got no warrant. And it's a lot of young bitches that's not even of age that's calling themselves 304s coming out of Cali. Unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, we have that, and that's common and it's prominent. Unfortunately, we have that. You got young 16-year-olds calling themselves 304s and shit like that. That's unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the niggas, I just got to keep it real. A lot of individuals within the Bay and Cali, and this is not just Cali, this is all over, but it's so common. You know what I mean? It's so common. You know what I'm saying? And I'm here to tell you that authentic representation, we don't send bitches on a blade knowing that she's not of age. Now, yes, has there been individuals in the game that made mistakes? Yes. You know what I mean? But no, we don't send minors on a blade. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people think that's just a Bay Area thing, but unfortunately, it's a lot of all over. That's all over. That's just not the Bay, you know? But a lot of niggas that just look for a reason to hate on niggas from the Bay, because we got style. We got swag. We got charisma. You know what I mean? And a lot of niggas don't like that when it comes to the Bay Area. Heavy Money, Drizzy Bo, what's up with it? Top of it. You know what I mean? A lot of niggas don't like the Bay Area, man. Richmond, California. A lot of niggas are scared of that Richmond, California. When it comes to the Bay, they won't set that bitch down in the rich. They for surely won't set the bitch down in the rich. They won't set that bitch down on the foe. It's like, man, these niggas, let's go to San Francisco. You know what I mean? Because they feel as if Oakland is too much drama, it's too much bullshit. It's really about how you move and the type of bitch that you decided to pimp on. To be honest with you. But I understand somebody saying I just want to negate all the bullshit in general. You know what I mean? But it goes back to the conversation like, you know, do I gotta put her on a blade? Brother, you could do whatever the hell you want to do with that bitch. But if you want to see if she's some authentic hoeing, bring her to the foe. Bring her to the Bay. You know what I'm saying? On this, even today, on a Sunday, you know what I mean? Bring her to the Bay on this lovely Sunday, man. Book that flight. You know what I'm saying? Sit her down. Top of it. Free Wise production. Top of it. You know what I mean? It's nothing wrong with sitting the bitch down on the Bay, man. Even Sinful the P had a lot of love for the Bay. A lot of people say, "Oh, I heard about Ambassador Ron through Sinful," and I'm here to tell you that even Sinful had love for the Bay. You know what I'm saying? Sinful had a lot of love for the Bay. A lot of love for the Bay, man. A lot of people not gonna say that, you know, but he had a lot of love for the Bay, man. You know what I'm saying? Hold on.
Lil Ron doing some things right now in that Bay Area, man, that ain't nobody else doing. P, what you mean by that? Lil Ron stay suited and booted. You know, I just got to keep it all the way 100, man, because we got a lot of Bay Area Macs. We got a lot of Bay Area gangsters. But as far as real up and down, straight lace, according to the game, pimps, you know what I mean, very few. And Ron is one of the very few. He's a real up and down, straight up, you know what I mean, pimp. I'm not saying his P stand for perfect. I'm saying his P stand for perfecting. He's endeavoring. He's evolving. He's striving. And I just like to see that. You know what I mean? Young P pulling up to the E14 in a goddamn limo, suited and booted. Who else doing that? What else, Young P, do you know in the Bay Area pulling up, you know what I mean, in them limos and, you know what I mean, getting clean and being sharp with the cologne on, you know what I mean? Man, because I be looking at a lot of y'all look like y'all about to rob a pimp, man. Yeah, y'all be Lil Ron. Love Lil Ron. Lil Ron doing some things.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace to Sinful the P. You know what I'm saying? He always showed love, man. He even shouted out the Bay. You know what I mean? And just come, you know what I mean? Come for the experience. Because my thing is this at the end of the day. You know, I learned the most after the bitch blew. So when you bring the bitch to the Bay, you know what I mean? She blow. At the end of the day, you'll get some more game. It's a fair exchange. No robbery. You know what I mean? Bring the bitch to the Bay. Even if you lose her, You know what I'm saying? You'll gain something in the same breath, in the same sentence. You know what I mean? It won't fall where she gonna prove herself. For sure. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? A lot of you niggas say she stomped down, she loyal. It's easy for her to be loyal. You know what I mean? When you got, oh my God, I didn't heard niggas from Kentucky, niggas from Louisville. No knock on niggas from Kentucky or Louisville or Alabama. Yeah, man, this dirty, man. This dirty South, man. It's gonna really test it. It's gonna test your pimp, man. The dirty South is gonna really show you what the bitch is about, man. Cause the dirty, man, it's gonna really show you, man. And I'll be like, in my head, I'll be like, hell no. I'll be like, nigga, hell no. Nigga talk about the dirty South. Hell no. And other cities and other places, they really hate Bay Area pimps, man. I'm telling you. They dislike us. You know what I mean? A nigga be sweating the shit out the bitch. You know what I mean? In the South, nigga be ready to kill. You know, that's my thing. Niggas talk bad about the foe, but a lot of these niggas from, you know what I mean, the dirty South, they be ready to kill. They talk about the Bay Area and y'all be out there violent and shit, man. As soon as we sweat them bitches, because a lot of them niggas is tricks. And they be ready to take a pimp's life over that bitch. They're enemy to their own message. You was just talking about how in the Bay, niggas was dead gangsters and all this other shit. But all I had to do was pop at this bitch, or not even pop at the bitch, talk to the bitch, and they be ready to blow your motherfucking brains out over that funky frog. You know what I'm saying? They can't top Northern California-ism. Facts. And it ain't no division. We all within the game. I just gotta pop it. I just gotta tell the truth. You know what I mean? I'm gonna say what a lot of niggas not gonna say, and a lot of niggas just don't like it. I'm not a gangster. You know what I mean? I'm not, and that's the thing in the Bay, too. I'm gonna be honest. Cause Sinful said some real shit. A lot of these niggas can't take no chopping. Now, that's another thing. That's another reason why niggas don't want to cut. They can't take no chopping. A lot of niggas in the Bay can't take. I said that a lot of niggas from out of state can't take no choppers, but a lot of these niggas in the Bay can't either. A lot of these niggas that take your motherfucking life, nigga, you sit up there and chop their ass, or not even chop them. You can give a nigga constructive feedback, criticism. You could just not even criticism. You just state your opinion. These niggas will be ready to take you out for sure. You got to worry about niggas backdooring your ass. You got to worry about... It's a lot that you do have to worry about when you in the streets. But it's really going to test your pimping. It really is. The Bay Area will definitely test your pimping. They be in their feeling. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? In the Bay Area, like, if you got something going, like, if you a positive influence within the Bay Area, you got to I always say, if you from the Bay and you're a positive influence, make sure that, you know, you get your money, you do what you got to do, but you move around. Let me just say that. You know what I'm saying? You make your money and you move around. But I say that no matter where you're from, you don't want to be stuck, stagnated in your own city. Definitely go international. Definitely go cross country. You know what I'm saying? Don't be stuck in one spot. So I'm not saying that an individual should be just stuck in the Bay. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Put your feet to the concrete. Check it out. You know what I'm saying? Check it out. You know what I mean? Because you got some haters in the Bay. You got some niggas that might be jealous of your intellect and the way you pop it. And some niggas that get with you. So you got to protect yourself when you come into the Bay. You know what I'm saying? When you in the streets in general, protect yourself. But definitely when you come to the Bay, you got to protect yourself. You got to make it back home. You know what I'm saying? So be wise. I'm not saying come to the Bay and just do stupid ass shit. I'm not condoning you go to the Bay and just start making friends with anybody and shaking hands with everybody, because everybody's not a pimp. You know what I'm saying? If you bring up Ambassador Ron, be aware that there's some people that don't like Ambassador Ron. And then you got some people that love me. When it comes to being outside in the streets, there's some people that love me. Then you got some people that hate me. So just be aware of the people that you surround yourself with, no matter where you go. You know what I'm saying? That's very important. Like, people ask me, like, when I'm on a 4P, like, you know what I'm saying, am I going to get robbed? Well, nigga, if you looking like a lick and, you know what I'm saying, if you moving like a goofy, You know, game is universal, not just stationed to one area. Okay, in the Bay Area, you know what I mean? I gotta be extra on tip. You gotta be on tip everywhere you go. You gotta keep your head on swivel everywhere you go. You gotta pay attention and watch these bitches and what you associate with too, no matter where you go. You know what I'm saying? Because these bitches talk. You know what I mean? All these bitches talk. You know what I'm saying? All these bitches talk. You know what I mean? It's a lot of niggas. Man, I'm done with Cali bitches because they all want to gangbang. I'm done with Bay Area bitches because they all want to gangbang. You know what I mean? Cali ain't the only place that they gangbang, even though it's prominent. You know what I'm saying? But why are you deciding to accept a bitch that gangbang in the first place coming out the Bay? A lot of the things that people bring up are issues that you don't even got to deal with. Every bitch in Cali in the Bay Area ain't gangbanging. You know what I mean? Or like them Cali bitches, they prefer gangbangers. They prefer, you know what I'm saying, some gangsters at the end of the day. But won't you go with some bitches that prefer somebody that's, you know, that's a man at the end of the day? Because every bitch don't want a gangbanger, you know what I'm saying, from the Bay. You know what I'm saying? AOB, top of it. Janae, top of it. Every bitch don't want a gangbanger from the Bay. That's from the Bay. Just because she from the Bay don't mean she want a gangbanger. She might want somebody that know what they doing. A lot of people might think, oh, Ryan, your style is not even really Bay-oriented. Your style is like the South, or your style is more so like Chicago, or like the down South, or Texas, or, you know what I'm saying? Like some Milwaukee type shit. You be wearing the suits and all that. No, it's not that I conduct myself like I'm from the South. I just represent this gang. Cause them niggas not pimps. They pillow talking to hoes and harvesting fugitives. Hey, facts. Facts. Them niggas be look, he say they harvesting fugitives. Oh man. That's crazy. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? And for all the young ladies at the end of the day, it's some great representation even in this live. You know what I'm saying? For the people that may watch this live later, you know what I'm saying? The Bay Area has a lot of great representation, not just the ones that I've talked about that are long gone, or, you know what I'm saying? But also, you got a lot of great representation, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a handful of gentlemen that really represent the game in the right way. Everybody's not a gangbanger. Everybody's not a gangster. Everybody's not a boyfriend. You know what I mean? Yes, in the Bay Area, you will have a lot of bitches saying that they got OBS, unfortunately. That's a universal thing, but I'm speaking for the Bay right now. You know what I mean? And, oh my God, the OBS is, that bullshit is, that shit, oh, whew. The Bay Area not player made no more. Man, it's scary. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's not a lot, but yeah, you still got some players out there, you know what I mean? It's you just gotta pay attention to certain people that you surround yourself with. And a lot of the Bay Area representation, a lot of them have moved out of the Bay, you know what I'm saying, to Texas and, you know, Houston and other places like that. But you got some great representation that's still, you know what I'm saying, from the Bay. You know what I mean? It's a lot of bullshit. Is a lot of bullshit in the Bay happening? Yes. But just like everywhere else you go. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But let me see. The new generation is full of drug addicts. You got a lot of drug addicts too. Drug addicts and junkies. You know what I mean? Yeah, the young coming up. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the young and coming up. You will. Let me just say this too. You will have somebody pull up on you and say, "Hey, P, I see you doing your thing, man. Yeah, I see you working, P, but you feel me? Let the bitch work." You know what I'm saying? You will have a young nigga pull. That's only if you got something to say. You know what I mean? You got so many people bringing. You know what I found ironic? I found this very, very ironic. When I made that post some time ago, a couple of months ago, that you really ain't pimped unless you know what I mean, brought a bitch to Cali. You know what I'm saying? I seen a huge population of new bitches on E14. I seen a wave of new bitches on the phone. You know what I mean? A wave of new bitches on the phone. You know what I'm saying? I heard niggas saying bitches off guards. Chester, the hoe protector. Come on, man. But I noticed that. You know what I mean? And I just said this now, and I'm telling you right now. The fact that I just said that a lot of niggas is scared to bring a bitch to the bay, you going to see a wave of new bitches on the phone. You know what I mean? Because it's a lot of niggas at the end of the day. They listen to Ambassador Ron. They not going to tell you that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And for the bitches that's listening too, at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Your folks listen. He paying attention. You know what I'm saying? He not going to say it. They not going to give acknowledgement. But yeah, man, they love the bay. You know what I'm saying? We 50 minutes in on the Sunday service. I appreciate everybody that joined the live. You know what I'm saying? It may or may not be a part 2 of why are you scared to bring the bitch to the bay, man? You know what I'm saying? And we need that, AOB. We need that for sure. We need that. You know what I'm saying? It may be a part 2 of it. You will know if you got a good bitch, no matter where you put her, and she can come home. Thank you. Thank you. Cause oh man, I'm so glad you said that. Cause a lot of individuals, she's only a good bitch to you because you ain't put her in no environments where she's tested. You know what I mean? Sinful said something very profound and stuck to me to this day. He said, you know, things go wrong when there's no instructions. The wrong instructions are she's disobedient to instructions. You know what I'm saying? Those are 3 reasons why things bad transpire within a lifestyle. So as long as she got instructions, you know what I mean, she's obeying them at the end of the day, then, you know, and then they're right instructions, then everything should be good. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, if you got a good bitch, she can make it happen anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Now, why would it make sense to put the bitch on the phone when she breaking for $5,000 at casino? Okay, I hear that. I understand that. She making $5,000, but the blade is gonna cut the bitch to see if she really made of this lifestyle for real. It's gonna show you what type of bitch she is. See, the blade builds character. It's gonna show you the character of that bitch. But if all you care about is the money, you know what I mean? Continue to have the bitch pay you. You know what I'm saying? Just because she paid you, just because she paid you, that doesn't make you a pimp. You know what I mean? A lot of niggas make it all about the money. They don't understand this lifestyle is not just all about the money. And that's why I said a lot of individuals are scared to come to the bay because it's going to really show you a true character when you lose that bitch. But shout out to everybody that joined the live, man. I appreciate everybody that joined the live. This live will be posted on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Because the message alone, you know what I'm saying? It definitely needs to be put out there in regards to why are people scared to pimp in the Bay Area. You know what I'm saying? Paper chaser, top of it. But I will be going live a little bit later. I might go live right after this because I know it's been a large gap. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, Ron, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? He'll drop a video, then he'll go 8 days without dropping nothing. And I know I need to be more consistent. You know, I had a small little hiccup. You know what I'm saying? But I'm back on track. You know what I'm saying? But we going to continue to keep this game great. We're going to continue to pop it, though. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to stop shit at the end of the day. You know what I mean? And for all the young ladies, as you've been thinking about choosing some authentic representation within the lifestyle, just know, like I said, there's some good Bay Area representation everywhere you go. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, peace and blessings to everybody that joined. Make sure you subscribe. Don't just look at the video and listen to the video and not subscribe. We need 1,000 subscribers to be monetized. So make sure you subscribe. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these niggas be rest haven for hoes. That's why they scared to campaign in the Bay. Facts. You know what I mean? Facts. They just not pimps. A lot of these niggas just not pimps. They don't want to go in an area where they actually got a pimp. You know what I mean? To simplify it. You know what I'm saying? But again, I appreciate everybody that joined the live. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like and comment. Peace and blessings. 1.